beside him exclaimed, "Song, this place is so lively." Wang Song was a bit confused too, grabbing a waiter and asking, "I wasn't here, how did it get so lively?" The waiter excitedly said, "Song, the owner of the Emperor's package ordered 240 sets of the Dragon God, with alcohol consumption close to 70 million, of course it's lively." Wang Song was stunned, looking bewildered. "What did you say? 240 sets of the Dragon God? Are you sure you're not mistaken?" "No mistake, it's 240 sets, besides the Ace of Spades. There are also 1,200 bottles of Louis XIII. The waiter once again shocked with his words. Wang Song almost fell to the ground. "Damn! 240 sets of the Dragon God are not enough, there are also 1,200 bottles of Louis XIII? This is too extravagant." Wang Song's friends beside him also looked curious. "Who in the Magic City is so rich? What's the name of the owner of the Emperor's package?" The waiter smiled and said, "His name is Su Chen." A group of rich second generation were all unfamiliar with this name. "Su Chen? Never heard of him. We don't know him." "Wang, do you know a rich second generation named Su Chen?" Wang Song scratched his head, smiled bitterly, "I don't know either." Forget it, don't think about it, go call Lion Brother and Yan Zhouyi, let them arrange a luxury private room for me and bring some good wine," Wang Song said. The waiter looked bitter. "Wang, there's no Lion Brother and Yan Zhouyi in the bar anymore, they've been taken care of by Su Chen. He fought thousands of thugs barehanded, without a scratch, they all fell, it's terrifying to think about it now." Wang Song and his friends were incredulous, like listening to a myth. "Is it true?" Hearing the waiter talk about Su Chen's deeds, the men and women in the bar also joined in. "Wang, many of us have witnessed it with our own eyes, it's true, this Su Chen drives a global limited edition car, seems to be called Bugatti Black Knight." "The Knight's Roar?" the group of rich second generation blurted out. The couple nodded, "Yes, that's the car." The other girls nearby also said, "With such terrifying skills, it's not surprising at all, he has 1 trillion in his Alipay. People like these aristocratic sons must have been cultivated from a young age." With so many people speaking so convincingly, could this be fake? Wang Song was deeply shocked, his expression incredibly complex. Drinking 68 million worth of wine. Fighting thousands of people alone, barehanded, without a scratch. Driving a Bugatti Black Knight, one of a kind globally, worth 3 billion. 1 trillion in Alipay. It's so damn terrifying. This kind of person is not to be messed with. Absolutely untouchable. Wang Song was dumbfounded. His legs felt like they were filled with lead, and he struggled to walk towards the Emperor's package. When he saw Lei Sanming, Wang Song respectfully said, "Lord Lei." Lei Sanming glanced at Wang Song and roughly guessed the purpose of this rich second generation. "Wang, are you here to see Master Mu?" "Lord Lei, can you please inform him?" Wang Song stuffed a luxurious watch into Lei Sanming's hand. With Lei Sanming's recommendation, Wang Song successfully entered the Emperor's package. "Brother Mu, tonight, I heard about your legendary deeds one by one when I came over. I am Wang Song, eager to make a friend, so I came to toast to you." Su Chen raised his glass and returned the toast. "Wang, just find a place to sit casually." In the presence of countless wealthy tycoons, Wang Song behaved quite properly. Everyone in the private room was stunned, their admiration for Su Chen's social status deepened. This was Wang Song. His family owned billion-dollar shopping malls and real estate, his father being the richest man in the country for several terms. Now, he was trying to please Su Chen like a younger brother. Who would have dared to imagine sitting in the same private room with Wang Song, drinking and singing karaoke together before? That night, everyone had a great time. Su Chen patted Wang Song on the shoulder. "Song, did you bring your driver? We've been drinking, so we can't drive later. Let your driver take me and my buddies home." "Sure." "Mu, where do you live?" "In the Magic City, or any city in the country, all the luxury homes that haven't been sold belong to me, Su Chen. The closest one from here, I'll head back to Tan Palace later," Su Chen said indifferently. Tan Palace. Most of the rich second generation present were locals in the Magic City. No one understood better than them what Tan Palace represented. A villa in Tan Palace cost at least 1 billion, and that was the smallest size available. Even the developer of Tan Palace had said he couldn't afford to live there. But soon, everyone understood. Who was Su Chen in the Magic City? He was the one with over 1 trillion in his Alipay account, driving a Bugatti Veyron, and the son of Mu who spent 70 million in a night at a bar. It would be unreasonable if he didn't live in Tan Palace. Wang Song was shocked. "Damn, Mu, you're amazing. I used to think my dad was pretty rich, but now, compared to your wealth, my dad is nothing." "Ahem, it's not nice to say that about your dad," Su Chen said awkwardly. Wang Song insisted. "Mu, I'm just stating the facts. His assets are really nothing compared to yours." Late at night, a large RV slowly arrived at the entrance of Tan Palace. Wang Tsung stuck his head out. Could you let me in? Why have I never seen you at Tan Palace before? Are you a homeowner here? The security guards looked at Wang Tsung suspiciously, asking cautiously. Wang Tsung pointed to Su Chen beside him. I'm here to drop off a friend. After glancing at Su Chen, the security guard said, let's scan your face to confirm your identity. After scanning, all the information about Su Chen's properties in Tan Palace appeared, filling several pages. The security guards gulped, not expecting that such a young man owned all 18 villas in Tan Palace. How much wealth did he possess, or what kind of family background did he have? It was truly terrifying. The security guards immediately saluted respectfully. Welcome back, Master Mu. Let them in. Su Chen couldn't help but feel a bit more favorable towards the security awareness at Tan Palace, as they were well-mannered and had good etiquette, without any malicious intent. Wang Tsung's driver slowly drove the RV into the villa. In an area of over 40 million square feet, only 18 villas were built. The villa compound was filled with greenery, birds chirping, and fragrant flowers, creating a serene environment. Coming here felt like visiting a scenic spot. The rich second generation in Wang Tsung's car couldn't help but exclaim, the environment and scenery here are so comfortable. I feel like I've fallen in love with this place. The usable area of each villa was more than 10 times that of a regular villa. These were no longer just villas but estates deserving of the title. As the car drove further in, Wang Tsung's heart was increasingly shocked. Damn, this place is way more luxurious than where I live. No wonder everyone wants to squeeze into Tan Palace. The RV finally arrived at Villa No. 1 of Tan Palace. Compared to the other villas, Tan Palace No. 1 could easily be called the Villa King within Tan Palace. The view here was very expansive, offering the best scenery within Tan Palace. The architectural style of Villa No. 1 was more like a luxurious castle, or even a palace, grand and majestic, exuding the aura of wealth of the owner. At the entrance, there were 2 pine trees worth 2 billion each. Stepping into the villa, Wang Tsung saw rows of pine trees in the courtyard, totaling around 30, each worth about 15 million, adding up to a total of around 4.5 billion. The further he walked in, the more shocked Wang Tsung became. This is so damn extravagant. Although he had pocket money and made some money on his own with the 500 million his old man gave him, but spending 600 million at home to plant trees, even if he was Wang Tsung, he would still feel heartbroken. Wang Tsung felt more and more like a poor loser. What's the point of having supercars worth tens of millions? Even if you add up many of them, they still wouldn't be worth as much as the potted landscapes in Mu Ji's house. Su Chen didn't understand as much, he just felt that this place was quite luxurious. Wang Tsung envied him greatly and said, Mugu, you were born lucky, you really grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. If I had your family background, I wouldn't need to work hard at all. Su Chen shivered. Can you stop pretending? Do you know how many people in the country want to be born into the Wang family? Wang Tsung retorted, Mugu. But after meeting you, I don't want to be born into the Wang family anymore. I want to be born into your Su family. I also want to live in Tan Palace. And then my dad will give me $1 trillion in pocket money. And I will also extravagantly plant billions worth of potted landscapes. Mugu. Your home here is the life I dream of. Do you need someone to clean here? Wang Tsung looked eagerly at Su Chen. As long as he could stay at Tan Palace for a day, he would be willing to clean Mu Ji's bathroom, let alone clean it. Su Chen rolled his eyes and flatly refused. No need. We don't lack cleaners, especially not male ones. This young master prefers to see girls in black stockings, white stockings, JK uniforms, and the like. As for you, a rich second-generation young master, just get lost, ha ha ha. Su Chen joked with a laugh. The other rich second-generation guys also laughed heartily. Wang, got roasted, huh? Especially in front of Mu Gu, you dare not retort. Wang Tsung quickly backed down. Of course not, I'm really afraid that if Mu Gu gets angry, our Wang family will be done for. Zhao Libo and Li Xinlong were directly hit by a billion-times shock. They had been to many luxury homes in the Magic City, but compared to the Tan Palace in front of them, those were all trash. Mu Gu really hit the jackpot. When could they also live in such a big house? They were so envious of Mu Gu. Just in the villa, there were several helipads, and even a fully automated elevator garage. The rich second-generation guys were excited. Just this yard, I'm willing to sleep outside here. I, Wang, just love the fresh air of nature. Su Chen also turned on the lights in the villa after entering. The floor was the same as the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Even standing here, Su Chen felt like every step he took was on money. The spacious living room was over 500 square meters. As for the kitchen, it was more like a bar here, all imported kitchenware, and even a bar counter. In the wine cellar, there were also some bottles worth tens of thousands each. These were all provided by Tan Palace. If you didn't like drinking such crappy wine, you could throw it away and feed it to the dogs, and replace it with what you liked. Su Chen was quite satisfied with this. The lady on duty at the property was about to close the curtains and rest when she noticed that the lights were on at Tangong. 1. Is Master Mu back? Mu Gongzi, a 24-year-old who had paid in full for Villa 18 at Tangong, returning to Tangong was no small matter and required informing the higher-ups. With this in mind, she directly called the property manager. Manager, the lights are on at Tangong. 1. The owner of Tangong has returned. Should I go visit him? On the other end of the phone, the thoughtful voice said, it's late, let's not disturb Master Mu for now. We'll visit him when it's daylight. Inside Villa No. 1 at Tangong. Su Chen also wandered into the basement of the villa. Rather than a basement, it was more like a second world. It provided him with an entertainment area, including a very large indoor basketball court, a huge family cinema, a 3D viewing room with movie equipment imported from abroad that outclassed any domestic cinema. Everything from dining to entertainment was top-notch. At this moment, Wang Song's face was very bitter. Rich people really know how to enjoy life. I'll go back and ask my dad for money, renovate my villa to be like this. I can't afford to do it like Mu Ji's, but I can make a lower version, right? Walking to the storage room, Su Chen opened one suitcase after another. Bundles of property deeds caught everyone's eyes. Opening the property deeds revealed the residential villa area, leaving those behind him amazed. Su Chen said to Zhao Libo and Li Xinlong, these are all my properties, please decorate them with care. Our company specializes in decoration. We'll handle this. Quickly come up with a renovation plan, and when it's done, you'll get double the commission. Wang Song and his rich second-generation friends were stunned, looking at the addresses on the property deeds. Tang Chenipin, Tangong, 9 Pavilion, Xiangmi Lake. They felt it hard to breathe. How many luxury homes had been acquired? Did all the luxury homes in the city move here? Just as everyone was thinking this, Wang Song noticed properties from Shenzhen and Beijing, feeling his heart had taken too many hits that night. Why did he agree to send Mugu home? Damn, was he here to be abused by Mugu? Wang Song forced a bitter smile. All these property deeds combined must weigh thousands of pounds, right? I guess all the property deeds in the country are here. Su Chen casually said, bro, remove the probably for me. The property deeds here represent the entire country, but I'm still too poor. Otherwise, I'd buy all the houses in the world so I'd have a place to rest when I go abroad, right? The rich second generation felt a chill. Mugu really didn't care about their feelings at all. If this was considered poor, then what were their family assets worth? The rich second generation felt like shutting down, experiencing this kind of feeling for the first time, feeling damn uncomfortable. Looking at so many property deeds, Li Xinlong was overjoyed and said to Zhao Libo, Old Zhao, after completing these renovations, our commission will be at least tens of billions. This isn't a dream, right? Old Zhao, give me a slap, hit me hard until I bleed, let me see if it's real. Zhao Libo cracked his knuckles, then slapped him hard. Li Xinlong grimaced in pain, ouch, it hurts so much. This is not a dream, we are getting rich, we are getting rich. Zhao Libo was extremely grateful, thank you, Mugu. You can trust us with the decoration of Mu Ji's house, we guarantee to decorate it with the best quality. Su Chen was also very generous towards Zhao Libo and Li Xinlong. Thanks to you both for intervening in the matter of my girlfriend Meng Yao tonight. To express my gratitude, I will give each of you a set of 10 palace villas. Tomorrow, I will have someone take you to transfer the ownership. 2 property deeds ended up in the hands of Su Chen. Zhao Libo held the property deed and felt extremely burdened. Mugu, this is too precious. Su Chen smiled gratefully, my girlfriend almost got disfigured tonight, you both dared to step forward, I have to show my appreciation to you, take it. After Su Chen said this, Zhao Libo and Li Xinlong no longer felt embarrassed and excitedly accepted the property deeds and keys. Thank you, Mugu, for letting us live in the top luxury mansion in Shanghai. Otherwise, with our efforts, we probably wouldn't dare to have any fantasies about this place in our next life. Su Chen patted the shoulders of the two. We are brothers, no need for thanks. Wang Song and other rich second-generation youths exchanged contact information with Su Chen and said, considering Su Chen, Mugu and sister-in-law, rest well. We will go back first. After the group left, Su Chen withdrew all the balance from Alipay and remembered the last time the bank's attitude was very good towards the young lady. He deposited the money in construction bank. Su Chen couldn't help but think of the young lady who had served him last time. However, that lady in a suit, with a sweet smile and a very friendly demeanor, had a truly beautiful face and figure, unforgettable in every way. She was a very sweet and caring lady. He, Su Chen, was all about supporting domestic products. truly supporting domestic products, not thinking about that young lady. Readers, don't think too much. The interest rate at Construction Bank was not high, but for someone like him with billions of dollars, even owning luxury real estate nationwide, did he need to care about interest rates? He was not like some protagonist in a rural novel who would deposit money in Citibank just because he had it. A qualified tycoon had to do as he pleased. Su Mengyao's face was flushed with intoxication. Although she was conscious, her whole body was as weak as a little lamb, without any strength. Su Chen gently touched her delicate nose. I told you to drink less, but you never listen. You can't scold me. Mugu, carry me to bed, I want to be carried like a princess. Su Mengyao, with drunken eyes, cutely spoke in a tipsy manner. Su Chen held Su Mengyao's delicate body in his arms and walked towards the master bedroom of the villa. It was a super large master bedroom with a high-end double bed. Being so close to Su Mengyao, Su Chen felt his mouth dry. Her long snow-white legs, denim shorts hugging her hips, a jacket, and a cute camisole inside, along with her exquisite collarbones and sweet Lolita face, made Su Chen fantasize. Mugu, why are you staring at me like that? If you have thoughts, then come boldly. I deliberately drank so much just to give you a chance. Su Mengyao whispered in Su Chen's ear. Sweat dripped down Su Chen's forehead. What I? Why are you hesitating? Come here. Su Mengyao pulled him over. This sudden change from Su Mengyao caught Su Chen off guard. She was clearly a little girl. How could her personality be so mature? Su Chen couldn't help but remember the classic line, a lowly in appearance but a mature woman at heart. Watching Su Mengyao lying on his chest, Su Chen's heart raced uncontrollably. The warm breath hit his face, along with the scent of the girl's body, rushing into his nose. Su Chen lost his composure, feeling a discomforting heat below his abdomen. Su Mengyao looked down at Su Chen and said, You can't run away now, Mugij. Little girl, you shouldn't be so bold. Su Chen wanted to say something, but his words were silenced by the soft warmth of her lips. Su Chen didn't resist, letting Su Mengyao do as she pleased. He, Su Chen, enjoyed the feeling of being dominated. That night belonged to the two of them. The next morning, Su Mengyao emerged from the blanket, her face turning red as she remembered the events of the previous night. What did I do yesterday? Su Chen chuckled and ruffled her hair. Good morning, Mengyao. It's nothing, you just put me to sleep. I didn't dare to imagine the plot of a romantic film happening to me. Oh my. Stop it, you can't say that. Su Mengyao wished she could disappear. Su Chen laughed. We've already done it, why worry about what others say? Do you want to go again this morning? Early in the morning, and you're already thinking naughty thoughts. Mugij, you're not innocent. Su Mengyao teased. You're the one not innocent. You were more proactive last night. I kept saying no, but you wouldn't let me go. But today, you probably won't have the energy to walk, so just rest at home. Su Chen remembered how she was last night and found it amusing. Su Mengyao playfully hit Su Chen's chest. It's all your fault, so rough, can't you be gentle? Su Chen looked innocent. I didn't do anything, I just lay there. The initiative was always in your hands. Su Mengyao turned away, pouting, humph. Asterisk ding dong. Asterisk the doorbell rang, and Su Chen hurried. Someone's here, quick, get up and get dressed. Opening the door, a group of beautiful women entered, all dressed in professional attire, with long legs and captivating eyes. Each one exuded charm and allure, a sight to behold. They were all top-tier beauties, a different style from Su Mengyao. It was a hormonal impulse, their smiles and sweet voices addressing Su Chen respectfully. Master Mu, we are the property management of Tan Palace. As the true owner of Tan Palace, you can enjoy daily free laundry, errand, and cooking services. Considering you are young, we have arranged beauties of your age to clean for you daily. They can also provide personal companionship services, just to call away if you need them. Of course, if your wife is inconvenient during her period, we can ensure you are not lonely during those long nights. You know what we mean, we won't be so explicit. These beautiful women playfully made cute expressions towards Su Chen, truly enchanting. It was a gaze no man could resist. Su Chen composed himself, no longer admiring these beautiful sights. He remained virtuous and upright, a man of integrity who wouldn't be swayed by a few seductive spirits. Su Chen felt content in his heart. Living in Tan Palace was indeed wonderful, where you could enjoy the most exquisite treatment. The needs of the wealthy are all taken into consideration with a human touch. As long as you have a need, the property management of Sandalwood Palace is willing to provide you with any service anytime, anywhere. Living here, you will feel like an emperor, surrounded by beloved concubines. Servants. No wonder many tycoons in the Magic City want to live in Sandalwood Palace. However, now is not the time to think about those things. Su Chen brought up a serious matter. How many villas are still available in Sandalwood Palace? After checking, the property manager said to Su Chen, Master Mu, there are still 13 villas available. After Su Chen understood, he instructed, alright, I gave 2 villas to my friends yesterday, plan to keep 2 for my parents and my little sister, leaving 9 villas. At this stage, find a larger real estate agency to rent out the available ones. I have properties in the Magic City, and even nationwide, with no shortage of housing in any city. The real estate agency you find must be capable of handling so many properties. After all, those villas and mansions, if left idle, still incur substantial property fees and maintenance costs. Since that's the case, although Su Chen is not short of money, he is not a pushover for others to take advantage of. The maintenance costs will be covered by those tenants. The property manager was surprised internally, not expecting that Su Chen, at such a young age, had bought properties all over the country, but then she understood. He is the kind of person who can afford to buy all the luxury homes in Sandalwood Palace, so he probably doesn't lack that bit of money. She immediately assured, rest assured, Master Mu, I will contact the largest real estate agency nationwide right away to ensure that none of your properties will remain vacant. For the villas in Sandalwood Palace, the rent will be set at 300,000 per month, with a minimum lease term of 1 year. Master Mu can just stay at home and collect rent every day. After the property management of Sandalwood Palace left, Su Mengyao counted on her fingers and said to Su Chen, Brother Mu is going to make a fortune. 1 villa is 3.6 million a year, with 9 buildings, the annual rent alone will be 32.4 million. When this money comes in, give some pocket money to Mengyao family. Su Chen is very indulgent towards Su Mengyao. Over the years, she has taken care of him a lot. When he couldn't eat enough, she was there. When he had to pay fines, she was there. During peak holiday seasons when he couldn't get a train ticket, she was there in the Magic City with him. When he was wrongly accused and misunderstood, she was always there. Even if he bought all the assets in the world and gave them to her, it would be worth it for Su Chen. Su Mengyao planted a kiss on Su Chen's face. Brother Mu spoils me so much. Su Chen hugged the little girl and pinned her against the wall. This French kiss was warm and lingering. Inside the largest construction bank in the Magic City, the staff, upon seeing a deposit, hurriedly found the manager. Manager, there's a large transfer. The bank manager looked at the staff with disdain. Isn't a large transfer quite common? Don't make a fuss. You are an experienced employee and have served many wealthy clients. Why are you so flustered? Manager, this amount is more than all the wealthy people in the Magic City have ever deposited before. The back-end system shows that a customer deposited nearly 100 trillion in our bank, just last night. Hiss. In the bank hall, everyone gasped in shock. Damn, 100 trillion? That's almost half of the country's total assets, and the country's total is only 200 trillion. The bank manager's face petrified on the spot. The water glass in his hand fell to the ground with a clang. He stuttered, how much? What did you say? Say it again. The staff repeated excitedly, 100 trillion, exactly 100 trillion, manager. All the money deposited by our bank's customers combined doesn't even come close to what this person has. It's really terrifying. The bank manager, in a flurry, made a call to the bank president. President, please come over with the Centurion Black Gold card. The beautiful female bank president of Construction Bank was also astonished. She knew the bank manager wasn't joking, so she couldn't help but say, the most prestigious card in the world, never issued domestically, and someone actually qualifies for it? How much is the deposit? It must be substantial, right? The bank manager, with a heavy tone, said, a whopping 100 trillion. 100 trillion. We didn't even reach out to this client, yet he deposited all his money with our construction bank. Upon hearing this figure, the female bank president jumped up from her chair. I'll bring the Centurion Black Gold card to the bank immediately and invite this wealthy gentleman over. All right, I'll contact him right away. Just after hanging up the call, the female bank president received another call. President Lin, there's a 100 trillion cash deposit, all in cash, transferred by a wealthy gentleman to your bank. The cash transport vehicle is already on its way to your bank. Arrange to receive it immediately. The bewildered female bank president said, okay. In Construction Bank, the staff were bustling around. The female tellers, as well as the female managers, all changed into tight skirts with nude stockings, dressing as cool as possible. They showcased their best figures. They even hung a large banner that read, Welcome Mr. Su Chen. The bank hall was meticulously cleaned and decorated with festive balloons and scattered flower petals on the floor, making it look like a New Year's celebration. The girls looked at a colleague in the bank and asked, Wan, have you served the trillionaire before? How was the handsome guy? Thinking of Su Chen, Wan's face lit up with a dreamy smile. He's a very handsome guy. The tall girls cheered. Wow, If even Wanwan says he's handsome, then he must be really handsome. We thought he was an old man. Looks like we need to seize the opportunity today, even if we're just his lover, not entering but entering his life, it's still satisfying. Wanwan added, but last time, he only came to deposit 500 yuan, didn't expect him to deposit 100 trillion this time. Can't figure out why he's so rich but only deposited 500 yuan? Must be pretending to be poor to deceive others. Those rich people, don't they love to keep a low profile? Oh my! Suddenly looking forward to the arrival of this wealthy gentleman. As they chatted excitedly, armored cash transport vehicles suddenly arrived outside, lining up at the entrance. There were so many vehicles that one couldn't see the end at a glance. The girls inside construction bank covered their mouths in shock. What are these vehicles for? The female bank president shouted at the male employees, go outside and unload the money from the cash transport vehicles. This is the 100 trillion cash that the wealthy gentleman deposited in our construction bank. The girls were all stunned. Oh my! This is too spectacular, right? All this money from these vehicles belongs to him? My goodness, I've witnessed what it means to be as rich as a country. As the cash transport vehicles opened, boxes of cash were carried into the bank. Each box contained bundles of 100 yuan bills, giving a visually striking impact. Emperor Qin from Shanghai drove over and saw numerous armored cash transport vehicles. Armored vehicles were rarely used for cash transport unless it involved a terrifying amount. He couldn't help but follow out of curiosity. Of course, he kept a safe distance. He didn't want to get into trouble. Second-generation rich Qin Shao walked into the bank and saw a banner welcoming Su Chen. Unable to resist, he asked, "Who is this Su Chen? You've put up banners and decorated the place like this, dressing up. Who is he? How come he's someone so important that you're treating him so grandly?" The bank's ladies, with faces full of admiration, said, "He's a young man with assets of 1 trillion. Have you seen those boxes of cash on the floor? That's his money in our bank." Qin Shao, seeing those boxes of 100 yuan bills on the floor, couldn't stay calm anymore. Damn, all this money belongs to one person? And they keep calling him a young man? Does that mean he's a young person similar to his age? Qin Shao felt a significant blow. Although he was known as the Emperor of Shanghai in the Magic City, he didn't have the ability to produce 1 trillion in cash flow. Qin Shao was envious. He swallowed hard. So rich, damn, I've lived this long and for the first time, I feel like a poor loser. But, how come I've never heard of a second-generation rich like Su Chen in the Magic City? Could he be from out of town? Qin Shao's heart was filled with curiosity about Su Chen. Before Qin Shao could come to his senses, the roaring sound of a supercar suddenly rang out, and all the bank's ladies rushed out, excitedly shouting, "It must be young Master Su Chen who's arrived." Buzz! Su Chen's Bugatti Veyron's engine, a beautiful drift, stopped at the bank's entrance. Su Chen embraced Su Mengyao's slender waist and got out of the car. The bank's beauties, upon seeing Su Chen, all exclaimed, "Wow, so handsome." They whispered to each other, "I feel like I've found material for tonight's dreams." Me too. I envy the girl next to him, being able to have deep conversations with him every night, while we can only daydream here. The girl next to him is indeed beautiful, both domestic and foreign beauties. None of them can match her skin, figure, and face. It's a pity our parents didn't give us a good appearance. Each beauty's eyes widened, almost drooling. The beautiful bank manager coughed, "Pay attention to your image, don't forget why you're here." The ladies all shouted in unison, "Welcome Mr. Su Chen to Yanxia Construction Bank." The sweet voices of the girls made the other customers in the bank envious. They had deposited a lot of money, but these girls always seemed like icebergs in front of them. They had never heard these girls speak so sweetly. Ah, it seems like they just don't have enough money. Money is indeed good. Qin Shao was also stunned. This Bugatti Veyron's engine sound, wasn't it the one he saw when he was picking up girls that day? He wanted to get to know Su Chen at the time, but Su Chen's car was too fast. So his name is Su Chen, perfect. I'll take this opportunity today to get to know this tycoon. Muttering to himself, Qin Shao jogged towards Su Chen. "Brother Mu, hello, I'm the young master of the Qin family in the Magic City. They all call me the Emperor of Shanghai. Can I be friends with you?" Su Chen was in a good mood today and said to Qin Shao, "Sure." The two exchanged contact information. Su Chen, surrounded by a group of girls, walked into the construction bank gracefully. The other customers also looked over at this moment. Is this the tycoon who deposited 1 trillion? He's so young. The beautiful bank manager took out a black card from her bag and handed it to Su Chen with a 90-degree bow. "Master Mu, this is your Centurion black card." It was a luxurious and extravagant black card made of expensive materials. There was a special serial number on the card. Su Chen held the card in his hand, looking at the beautiful bank manager, and couldn't help but ask, "Tell me about the uses of this card." The beautiful bank manager warmly and patiently explained, the Centurion Black card is extremely rare worldwide, and the one in Master Mu's hands is the card emperor among the Centurion Black cards. It can be used overseas with an unlimited credit limit, allowing you to turn planes around, change train routes, travel far and wide, and even have dedicated VIP airport services for you. Whatever your needs may be, it can satisfy you as much as possible and please you. The various benefits and privileges of this card were mentioned, making the other customers in the bank envy and jealous. Alas! Unfortunately, this card does not belong to them. Even someone of the caliber of Shanghai's Emperor Qin couldn't help but exclaim, Mugu, to have the Centurion Black card, and as the card emperor no less, that's truly amazing. You are the first person I know who has this card. From now on, I'll follow Mugu and be your little brother. If you need anything, just tell me directly. Qin, as the top rich second generation in the Magic City, far surpassed Wang Song in assets. His knowledge and experience were also very broad. He knew better than anyone the value of this card, as the Centurion Black card is only issued to the first generation. In other words, Mu Ji's trillion is not from family income but earned with their own hands. They are truly the first generation, much more impressive than him, a rich second generation, even more impressive than his father. Su Chen smiled brightly, then I thank Qin for that. No need to thank me. Being able to be Mu Ji's little brother is an honor for me in this life. Qin's attitude was very humble. After receiving the Centurion Black card, Su Chen pointed at Wan Wan and emphasized with great favor, this girl has a good service attitude. In the future, all my business will be handled by her. This money is also deposited here because of her service attitude towards me. Upon hearing this, the beautiful bank manager immediately declared, starting today, Lin Wan Wan is promoted to be Master Mu's exclusive personal VIP manager. Promoted to an exclusive VIP manager, Lin Wan Wan was pleasantly surprised. Thank you, Master Mu. With the promotion and raise, the other girls were envious, teasing, Wan Wan. The young man is here for you. Now that you are his personal exclusive manager, you must seize the opportunity for some deep communication. Maybe the young man is interested in you. Teased by her colleagues, Lin Wan Wan blushed and playfully hit them. What nonsense are you talking about? The young man has a girlfriend, I'll beat you. The group of beautiful colleagues were fearless. Oh? If the girlfriend is not around, does that mean it's okay? Lin Wan Wan pouted in anger. When did I say that? Can you stop making jokes? The bank was filled with laughter, and the beautiful bank manager apologetically looked at Su Chen. I'm sorry for the trouble, Master Mu. Su Chen smiled and said, it's okay, I'll take my leave. Su Chen walked out of the bank with Su Mengyao in his arms, saying, Mengyao, let me buy you some outfits. Whatever luxury items other women have, my dear Mengyao should have them too. And get me some elegant clothes too. Su Mengyao declined. Mugu, just buy a few for yourself. I can still wear this one. I'm not the type of girl who cares too much about what to wear. Su Chen pinched her cheek, indulgently saying, you may not care, but you are in my heart. Smooth talker. Hearing Su Chen's sweet words, Su Mengyao couldn't help but feel touched. Su Chen teased, How do you know I'm smooth talking? Have you experienced it? Oh my. You're annoying, with so many people around, you're saying this on the street? Can you save those lewd words for home? Everyone in the bank sweetly called out, Master Mu, take care. Under the courteous send-off of the bank tellers, the sports car revved up, creating a buzzing sound that echoed through the streets. The entire car disappeared like a flash of lightning at the bank entrance, leaving behind a trail of exhaust fumes. Su Chen drove to the global luxury shopping center, where renowned luxury brands like LV, Burberry, and Dior had a wide selection. Shopping here meant spending casually, with prices starting in the 6 to 7 digits. Upon entering, the air was filled with the scent of money. For those with average financial means, stepping into this luxury shopping center only heightened their sense of inferiority. Su Chen, however, was different. Despite the expensive price tags, compared to his bank balance, this luxury shopping center was no different from a large wholesale market in his eyes. Embracing Su Mengyao, Su Chen said to her, Mengyao, pick whatever you like, see if there's something you fancy. After Su Mengyao took a look around, she picked up a Valentino dress, her eyes filled with delight. This dress is so beautiful, Mugu. Su Chen also found the dress exquisite, especially because it matched Su Mengyao so well. Su Chen shouted to the people in the luxury store, wrap up this dress for me. The store attendant politely replied, of course, sir. A haughty voice interrupted the attendant, I'll take this dress. Following the voice, Su Chen saw a wealthy young lady covered in designer labels. She walked arrogantly, with a disdainful and proud look on her face. Rudely snatching the dress from Su Mengyao, she asked the attendant, how much? The impolite behavior made Su Chen uncomfortable. Miss, we were here first, Don't you understand first come, first served? We already claimed this dress, why don't you look at something else? The wealthy young lady looked Soo-chan up and down with contempt. You claimed it? Have you even looked at the price tag on that dress? It's over 10,000. Can you afford it? Nowadays, poor people really talk big. I don't want to see anything else, just this one. Su Mangyao, who had her dress snatched, retorted, why are you so rude? Calling my mugu poor, is a dress over 10,000 really expensive for my mugu? Are you the only wealthy one here? The wealthy young lady coldly snorted, little girl, if your brother wasn't poor, why would he wear clothes worth a few $100? Even my dog wears clothes worth thousands, those few hundred ones are just diapers for my dog son. It's quite a coincidence, I happen to be wealthier than your boyfriend. Her words were as disgusting as they could be. One couldn't help but wonder about her upbringing that led to such lack of manners and refinement. Su Mangyao was furious, so uncultured. Yes, I'm uncultured. What are you going to do about it? The wealthy second-generation young lady had a face full of malice. Soo-chan chuckled, what would I do to you? We're not even the same species, why bother? The wealthy second-generation young lady said, I don't have time to argue with you. I'll give you some money, take it and get out of my sight. I don't like you. She took out several stacks of 100 yuan bills from her bag and threw them on the ground. With an air of arrogance and superiority, she seemed to believe that no one in the world had more money than her. In her worldview, anyone who appeared less wealthy than her was no different from beggars on the street. Soo-chan looked at her as if she were brainless. These days, how desperate must one be to compare oneself to money? With his billions and trillions, even the wealthy second generation dare not challenge him, let alone those first-generation entrepreneurs whose combined wealth wouldn't even touch a fraction of what's in his bank account. This woman is truly clueless. Missy's attitude irked Soo-chan. What kind of look is that? The look for clueless people. Soo-chan didn't hide his true thoughts. Upstairs in the mall, a high-level executive in a suit happened to witness the scene downstairs and felt Soo-chan looked familiar. He quickly pulled out his phone, compared it, then exclaimed, no wonder he looks familiar, isn't this the chairman's photo from a few days ago? After pocketing his phone, he hurriedly burst into the office of the superior's general manager, spotted the chairman's figure, seems like he's in a conflict downstairs. In the office, dozens of executives immediately rushed out, their faces changing. What? The chairman is here? Are you sure you didn't make a mistake? Absolutely no mistake, the physique, age, attire all match, it must be him. The chairman, really, he comes without even a heads up. Let's go, see who dares to clash with the chairman. Damn, how many heads does he think he has? The general managers of Chanel, LV, Burberry, and Valentino all hurried downstairs. They all walked hastily, afraid of making Soo-chan angry by being late. Some were in such a rush that they stumbled on the stairs. Despite Soo-chan's young age, no one dared to underestimate him. Just recently, he spent a fortune to acquire luxury companies worldwide, turning their former owners into his employees. His private financial power was astonishing, not just in the scorching summer but globally. Such a terrifying background made everyone cautious. As they reached the stairs, they could still hear the commotion downstairs. The wealthy young lady said with a bad temper, what are you pretending for? Aren't you just a loser? Security. Where's security? Kick this person out for me. This is a high-end place, can anyone just walk in? What do you security guards eat for a living? The security guards glanced over but none left their posts. Kick Soo-chan out? Are they kidding? Soo-chan, the owner of global luxury companies, had them all under his control. The executives of major luxury brands had seen his photos. Who didn't know Soo-chan's true identity? If they really kicked Soo-chan out, did they not want to work here anymore? This arrogant and insolent humiliation almost made the executives fall down the stairs. A group of executives looked sympathetically at the head of Valentino. The head, Jiangsu, felt his heart pounding, his face filled with anger and tension. Damn it! With an annual income of hundreds of thousands, what qualifications did Huang Yingying have to mock Soo-chan as a loser? Everyone had investigated Soo-chan's background. Details like his Bugatti Veyron, trillions in cash flow, and single-handedly defeating Yan Jui were no secrets. If he was a loser, what did Huang Yingying think she was? Jiangsu, the head of Valentino, looking at Soo-chan's angry face, felt disaster looming. If this matter wasn't handled well, he wouldn't need to be the head of Valentino anymore. Every executive at the stairs was extremely angry and outraged. This Huang Yingying is simply outrageous. Even someone like Principal Song or the second-generation rich like Shanghai Emperor wouldn't dare provoke Director Mu like this. Does she really think she's a delicacy on the table? Soo-chan's shopping experience was disrupted by someone, and his mood immediately soured. He sneered, cheap goods. The one who should leave is you, not me. Starting today, this mall will no longer do business with you. Huang Yingying was furious. What right do you have to say this place won't do business with me? Who do you think you are? The argument escalated, and at that moment, a loud voice came from the staircase. He is the chairman of our place, and he indeed has the privilege not to do business with you. Who do you think you are talking about? The top executives of various luxury brands questioned Huang Yingying angrily. Who do you think you are talking about? These executives' words hit Huang Yingying like a thunderbolt, making her ears buzz. Huang Yingying turned pale, staring blankly at Su Chen. You are the chairman here? Su Chen smiled brightly. Yes. Didn't expect me to be the chairman here, did you? Su Mengyao's tone was cold as she defended Su Chen. My brother Mu is just low-key in appearance, not indicating a low social status. Now, do you realize how ridiculous your behavior just was? Huang Yingying's face burned. Did she really just say that someone couldn't afford the clothes here? He was the mastermind behind global luxury brands. For Su Chen, the luxury items in this display case were no different from the clothes in his own wardrobe. He could wear whatever he wanted, even if he felt unhappy and wanted to cut up a luxury item to make clothes for his dog. It was just a thought. And her? She had to save up for a long time to reluctantly buy a big brand luxury item. It was clear who the real poor one was. What was she thinking to show off in front of others? Was her mind filled with nonsense? For a moment, Huang Yingying's mind trembled, and her face became uneasy. If he sought revenge, she might not be safe today. In the luxury goods store, hundreds of eyes stared at Huang Yingying as if she were a fool. Su Chen sneered. Do you still think you have a lot of money now? Do you still have the courage to be arrogant in front of me? Huang Yingying's proud self-esteem was shattered by Su Chen in an instant, and she collapsed on the ground, truly frightened. I shouldn't have acted arrogantly in front of you and your girlfriend. You can scold me or hit me to vent your anger. Just please don't retaliate against my family. Huang Yingying's eyes were filled with fear and anxiety. If the mastermind behind global luxury brands wanted to retaliate against her Huang family, it could force her family to bankruptcy and end up on the streets. Over the years, the Huang family had accumulated wealth, but there were also some shady dealings in enemies. Once those enemies found out the Huang family was in trouble, they would surely kick them while they were down. The more she thought about it, the more cold sweat ran down her body, soaking her and wetting the white camisole inside. Can't go further, readers understand. Of course, Su Chen wouldn't stoop to her level. He coldly snorted, leave the dress here, then get out and don't disrupt my shopping experience. Huang Yingying breathed a sigh of relief, picked up her wet dress, and left in a sorry state. No one at the scene sympathized with her. She deserved this outcome. Jiang Su, the CEO of Valentino, also stepped forward to apologize. I didn't know the chairman was visiting. I apologize for the poor reception, which affected the chairman's shopping experience. I feel very guilty and responsible. I'm willing to offer 10 million as compensation to the chairman. Su Chen waved his hand. No need, this is not your fault. I don't intend to hold it against you. Jiang Su finally felt relieved. Thank you for your understanding, chairman. In his heart, Su Chen gained a bit more favor. The tycoon who could buy shares of luxury goods worldwide had a different aura about him. Look at his broad-mindedness, look at his demeanor. Just like the generous readers who support this book. The executives present inquired, Master Mu, should we give the Huang family a little trouble and show some colors? Su Chen thought for a moment and said to them, tell the Huang family about today's events, let them educate their daughter well. If there's a next time, I don't mind helping the Huang family manage their daughter. Good. I'll have someone inform them right away, one executive said. After dealing with these matters, one of the executives, with keen eyes, shouted, what are you all standing around for? Hurry up and come over to help the chairman and his wife choose clothes. Really, don't you have any eyes? The store manager and sales assistants snapped out of their days and immediately rushed over to serve Su Chen and the others. These beautiful ladies helped Su Chen measure his waist and other sizes, but Su Chen felt uncomfortable with their soft touch. Reviewer, I'm only talking about skin. The store managers looked at their staff and asked with concern, did you all take notes? The beautiful sales assistants nodded and said with a smile, we've taken notes. The chairman is 175 meters tall, weighs 110 kilograms, and the chairman's wife is 168 meters tall, weighing 100 kilograms. The chairman has the golden ratio body, a bit taller or shorter, a bit fatter or thinner, doesn't fit the golden ratio body. The chairman's wife also has a great figure. The store manager urged, quickly bring out the best treasures in the store. After the store managers gave instructions, they warmly welcomed Su Chen and the others. Chairman's wife, please have a seat and wait patiently. At this moment, everyone revolved around Su Chen. They wished they could serve Su Chen like their own father. The chairman who controls the global luxury goods. Just by acquiring all the luxury goods companies worldwide, the assets would be over 90 trillion. As long as Su Chen is well served, it represents soaring success and the opportunity for great achievements. Who wouldn't want to seize this opportunity firmly? Before long, the sales assistants brought 2 boxes of high-end belts. Master Mu. This belt is Hermes Constance, priced at 41,000 yuan per piece, making it the most expensive style in the store. And this LV Iconic, priced at 25,400 yuan per piece, is very suitable for girls. Just a belt alone costs tens of thousands, and although Su Mengyao was surprised inside, she maintained a calm expression on her face. She is Mu Ji's woman and cannot embarrass him. Even in the face of various luxury goods, she must show the demeanor of someone who frequents such occasions. Su Chen nodded in satisfaction. Let's take 5 of each, for me and Mengyao to interchange. Following these 2 belts, a girl carefully held a watch box and handed it to Su Chen. The box opened, revealing an exquisite watch. The sales assistant introduced it carefully. This is a Paul Newman Rolex Daytona, the same one owned by the famous movie star Paul Newman. The price of this watch was 120 million at the time of purchase, and now it sells for 1.2 billion. Su Chen was also impressed. With a watch like this, one could buy a mansion. No wonder they say the rich play with cars, and the wealthy play with watches. A good watch often speaks more about the owner's status than a car. Wearing this watch on his wrist would surely elevate his demeanor. Su Chen couldn't bear to part with the watch, playing with it, and couldn't help but ask, "This is a men's watch. What about my girlfriend?" Being so concerned about Su Chen, Su Mengyao felt a warm surge in her heart. She did not choose the wrong person. Ha, I knew Master Mu was thinking about Madame. Certainly prepared. Master Mu, look here, this is Marie Antoinette's pocket watch, auctioned for 2 billion back then, now priced at 22 billion. Wow, there are even more expensive watches. Isn't this the most expensive in the world? High-end men's clothing was also brought over. Master Mu, this is a Gucci suit, each piece of clothing costs 1 million, pants 1 million, totaling 2 million. Su Chen touched the comfortable fabric, feeling only one thing in his heart: it was too extravagant. Even a nightgown brought for Su Mengyao cost around a whopping 800,000. As for the shoes, the luxury store recommended Berluti to Su Chen. The price of these shoes was not too high, around 100,000. Su Mengyao's high heels also cost around 50,000. Su Chen put on a brand new outfit, and his whole demeanor instantly elevated. He exuded the aura of a wealthy emperor. With his handsome face and charm, coupled with expensive luxury items, he completely overshadowed the noble boys from the West. From head to toe, inside and out, it was all about wealth. For a moment, everyone was stunned, almost forgetting to breathe. This is too handsome. Su Mengyao, wearing that outfit, her inherent noble temperament was instantly highlighted. She was already beautiful enough. Now, with this attire, no woman in the world could compare to her beauty, as if a fairy had descended to earth. Su Chen looked very satisfied with the attire and asked the store managers of luxury items, "How much does it cost for both of us to wear these outfits together?" "Chairman, you are the chairman of all these luxury items. There is no reason for you to spend money in your own store. You and your wife can wear these 2 outfits for free. Whatever you lack in the future, we will create a WeChat group later. You can directly message in the group what brand you want, and we will deliver it to you." Su Chen rejected their offer. No. Let's talk about free things later. Today I want to spend money, I want to consume. Whoever stops me from spending money, I will be furious with them. I feel uncomfortable all over if I don't spend money. What? You feel uncomfortable if you don't spend money? Do you know what you're saying? Damn it! Su Chen must have acquired all the luxury goods conglomerates in the world. Otherwise, they really wanted to beat this guy up. It's really infuriating. After totaling up at the counter, the cashier smiled and said, "The belt is 32 million, clothes 8 million, shoes 150,000, watches and pocket watches are 4 billion. The total is 34 billion and 328 million. The scene where people thought Su Chen couldn't afford to pay did not happen, as he cheerfully took out his bank card from his pocket and threw it to the cashier as if throwing away trash, saying, "Take it and swipe." Under the gaze of hundreds of eyes, a beep sounded as the card swiped through the POS machine. Beep. Card swiped successfully. Total amount swiped, 34 billion and 328 million. The voice from the POS machine surprised all the managers in the luxury goods store. Payment successful? Damn! How much wealth does Master Mu have in his account? The background of Su Chen was quickly investigated by all the managers present. For example, buying national luxury properties, renaming them all under the surname Su. Buying the Bugatti Night Sound on the same day, spending 5 billion to acquire a company. Organizing a company team building event, including dinner, karaoke, and drinks at a bar, throwing in another billion. Then, immediately after, he swept up all the global luxury goods shares. In theory, these assets should take at least a year or so to generate income. Shouldn't Master Mu be out of money by now? How on earth did he manage to swipe out billions? Damn, how much money is left in that card of Su Chen's? Why does it feel like it's never ending? Everyone, including others, was puzzled. The rich second generation and socialites who were shopping all stared in envy at Su Chen. Everyone cursed inwardly, damn it, he's really loaded. If there were levels to being a big spender, Su Chen would be at the ceiling. The socialites were infatuated with Su Chen, while the rich second generation collectively fell silent. What kind of wealthy family dares to spend tens of billions on clothes? Spending progress, 35. 2 billion/100 billion. Accumulated big spender points, 36. Upon reaching 100 billion in spending, the next upgrade can be initiated. After successfully swiping the card, Su Chen's mind was filled with electronic synthesized sounds. Su Chen couldn't help but sigh. He was too slow in spending money. It's been 2 days, and half of the goal hasn't been achieved yet. Frustrating. After leaving the luxury goods store, Su Chen was distressed. Internally, no. I still need to spend money. Spending alone is too slow, so he called his family over. Thinking about it, Su Chen made a call and summoned his parents and his sister. His parents were dressed plainly, wearing clothes left by relatives, with a hint of sweat from farm work, which made Su Chen feel distressed. Calling the family was the right choice. It was time to improve the quality of life for his family, as the family of Su the big spender must live well together. His sister, Su Wanner, was of college age, at the most beautiful stage of her life, wearing a JK skirt and a cool white silk top. Her beautiful legs were partially hidden, and as soon as she arrived, she jumped on Su Chen, brother. This made Su Chen extremely embarrassed, as the posture was too much like that of a couple. Su Chen couldn't help but cough and reprimanded, "You're grown up now, and your sister-in-law is here. Get down, or your sister-in-law will get jealous later." Su Wanner looked apologetically at Su Mengyao. "Ah, Sister Mengyao, I'm sorry. Su Mengyao was generous, it's okay. You're siblings, I don't mind. If another girl were to sit on your brother like this, I would be really angry." Seeing Su Mengyao, who had grown into a stunning beauty, Su Chen's mother couldn't help but exclaim, "Mengyao has grown up so much, such a beauty. Since childhood, we said you and our little Mu were a pair, and now you've really come together. You little rascal, you better treat her well." Su Chen's mother was increasingly satisfied with her daughter-in-law. After exchanging pleasantries with his parents, Su Chen's father asked, "Xiaomu, you've been talking about good news on the phone, what's the matter?" Su Chen teased, "Dad, you've always dreamed of having your own car, right? Today, your son is going to make that dream come true. From now on, I'm going to make you the top of the pyramid. And my sister Su Wanner, that old car she drives, it's been through so many hands, it's a piece of junk BMW. That car, even dogs wouldn't drive it. Today, I'm going to help my sister upgrade her car," Su Chen said generously. After hearing Su Chen's promises, Su Wanner exclaimed, "Wow, brother, you're so awesome now. You don't even look at BMWs anymore. Have you eaten a few pounds of peanuts?" Su Chen's father also said in a displeased tone, "You little brat, always teasing your dad. We haven't finished planting the fields at home. How much trouble have you caused your dad?" Su Mengyao smiled and helped Su Chen smooth things over. "Uncle, Auntie, Mugu is not joking with you. He really is rich now. If you don't believe it, look at our outfits." Su Wanner then noticed the attire of the two after a moment, and like a curious baby, she circled around Su Chen and Su Mengyao. "Wow! Big bro, impressive. Gucci clothes and Baluardi shoes. Sis-in-law is wearing Valentino. Oh my, you too. Are you worth billions now? Did you rob a bank?" Su Wanner's majoring university was in finance and e-commerce. She naturally knew the prices of various luxury goods. Su Chen proudly looked at Su Wanner, showing off, "How do I look, sis? Handsome, right?" Su Wanner smiled and said, "My brother looks handsome in anything." Su Chen's parents were dumbfounded. "Oh my, are these outfits worth tens of billions? Did this rascal run off to Myanmar for fraud? Mu, you better confess and repent early. If so, surrender yourself, turn over a new leaf, start afresh. What nonsense are you saying? Are our son that kind of person? Listen to what our son has to say. I'm just worried about what if. Where does so much what if come from?" Seeing the worried elderly couple, Su Chen smiled and said, "Mom, Dad, don't worry, I made this money from stock trading. I just had a hunch, and the stock skyrocketed." Finally, the parents breathed a sigh of relief. Younger sister Su Wanner said to Su Chen, "Bro, you did hit the jackpot, but stock trading is unreliable. Don't do it in the future. Many people have lost everything from stock trading." Su Chen ruffled his sister's head. Little sis, don't worry. I've already acquired the company I used to work for. From now on, I'll have a fixed income every year, no need to trade stocks anymore. Looking at Su Chen's supercar, Su Wanner couldn't help but comment, bro, this car is too small, only 2 seats. Our family of 3, plus you and sis-in-law, that's 5 people, it won't fit. Space is not a problem. Wait, let me make a call and get a driver over. Su Chen took out his phone and called Wang Song, bring your RV over for me to use, I'm at the Global Luxury Shopping Center. I want to take my family on a trip. After receiving the call, Wang Song immediately dressed up, washed up, and drove the RV towards Su Chen. As a millionaire and billionaire, how could he, Wang Song, dare to delay? This was a chance to perform well in front of Mugu, he must cherish it. When Wang Song arrived in the RV, he greeted Su Chen with a smile, Mugu, I'm here. Seeing Wang Song, Su Wanner was stunned, Principal Song? Bro, this is the driver you mentioned? Su Chen straightforwardly said, yes. This is Little Wang. Su Wanner stood still in shock, swallowed hard, gulp. Little Wang, this address. Wang Song didn't mind at all, instead, he smiled happily, being able to be Mu Ji's driver is an honor for me, Wang Song. Seeing Wang Song acting like a bootlicker, Su Wanner's worldview collapsed. How rich must her older brother be to make Wang Song say such things? Su Chen's parents were also excited, we've seen this person on TV, the son of the richest man in Yanxia. Wang Song chuckled, uncle, auntie, you flatter me. Compared to Mugu, my dad's assets are just peanuts. Wang Song said to Su Chen, so, Mugu, where are we going? To the car dealership, preferably a place with more limited edition sports cars. Alright, Mugu, let's go. Wang Song released the clutch, and the RV drove off. Over an hour later, outside a large private car dealership, Wang Song apologetically said to Su Chen, Mugu, I'm sorry, something came up at home, so I can only drop you off here. When you buy the car later, remember to mention my name to the boss for a discount. Su Chen patted his shoulder, sure, family matters come first, hurry back. Thanks for your help these past few days. How much for gas? I'll reimburse you. Wang Song immediately looked unhappy, Mugu, are you treating me like a stranger? We're buddies, why ask for money for using a car? Su Chen didn't beat around the bush either, alright, if you need any help in the future, just ask me. Okay, Mugu, see you next time. After Wang Song left, Su Chen's sister, Su Wanner, chattered around him, brother, how much money do you have? When we choose a car later, I'll help you save some. Su Mengyao interjected, with the cars available here, your brother can afford any of them. Su Chen emphasized, Wanner, don't try to save me money. We'll buy whichever car we like, no matter the price. If you dare to save me money, I'll be upset with you. Su Wanner playfully stuck out her tongue, got it, big brother. The family entered the dealership in good spirits. Most of the cars here were sports cars, and they were limited editions. Even the cheapest car here cost millions, truly a place recommended by Principal Song. Su Wanner eagerly asked Su Chen, brother, can we really choose any car we want? Of course, we can. Su Wanner happily browsed through the cars, ready to pick out a good-looking one. A malicious voice suddenly sounded in the dealership, Su Wanner, are you in the right place to buy a car? Su Chen turned to look. It was a pretty female college student. Su Chen couldn't help but ask, Wanner, do you know her? Yes. Brother, she's Sun Nan, my classmate. She works part-time here as a salesperson, and we've never gotten along. Su Wanner explained. Sun Nan then insulted, I'm not belittling you, but with your family earning so little from farming each year, you can't even afford a wheel here. If you really want a car, I know some second-hand car dealers. Shall I introduce them to you? Sun Nan's disdain for Su Chen's family was evident. These rural folks were the poorest. Su Wanner, feeling offended, retorted, I'm not buying. It's my brother who wants to buy. Sun Nan glanced at Su Chen and was momentarily stunned. How could she not recognize luxury goods? But she quickly dismissed the thought. Living in the same village, everyone knew each other's backgrounds. Su Chen's parents made a living from farming each year, and Su Chen had only graduated from college a little over a year ago. How could they afford such luxury items? It must be a knockoff. Logically, given Su Chen's age, family background, and limited work experience, it was impossible for him to afford the real deal. Sun Nan looked at Su Chen disdainfully, your knockoff luxury goods look so much like the real thing. If I didn't know your family well, I might have believed it. Su Mengyao scoffed, you can turn anything real into fake. After all these years, you still lack insight. Sun Nan retorted, fake is fake. He's so young, and your family isn't wealthy. Any normal person would think it's fake, right? Su Mengyao was speechless, I won't waste my breath explaining to you. Sun Nan turned to Su Chen, sarcastically asking, you're the one buying a car, right? Which one can you afford? Let's see which one you can afford. Su-chan remained calm. I'll take a look first. Sun Nan's tone turned sharp. Sure, take a look. But make sure to stay away from